You see him? He's laying down. You see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
These rooftop shooter videos have been bothering me. They just felt off.
There are no faces shown in this video, no eye contact, like they were prompted to not look into the camera.
No soul.
Like, why would this shooter lay down flat at the very edge of the rooftop, then stand back up and lay back down in the same spot?
Does this look normal to y'all?
Then with the video of the helicopter flying above the building, the dead body just didn't feel right to me. It just felt off.
The photos just felt fake too. Like, why are there every branch of law enforcement they're poking a dead body?
But then when I seen the FBI cleaning the rooftop the next morning, I knew something was up.
Then it hit me. How the fuck are we not seeing agents' feet? We seen the United Nation of Police's feet and the shooters too.
All photos and videos were taken by spectators at ground level. So how the fuck are they able to view the shooter laying down on top of the roof at the opposite end of the building?
Does this look right?
Now look at this new video of a new angle TMZ found.
Again, no faces, no eye contact, just good artificial intelligence. Well, just better AI.
Because this newly generated footage was supposed to replace the original one that has a huge flaw.
You see him?
This is what is known as AI hallucinating.
Because the building looks like the real one, but it is most definitely not the actual building IRL.
How does your phone have 1,000 times zoom with crystal clear microphone but only got 1 megapixel?
Criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here.
Right on the roof.
It's much tougher than it happens.
Okay, pay attention to the door, room 12, and also the gentleman in the white shorts that is standing towards the grey wall.
Do you see how room 12 is sort of flushed up to the building the shooter is on top of?
We're getting our first look at new video from bystanders near the Western Pennsylvania campaign rally for former President Trump.
Remember the white shorts gray wall guy? That's him.
This must be one of those wheelchairs that look like a bike, right? Because they won't allow a bike inside a Trump rally, would they?
They let a 20-year-old kid with explosives and an AR. Why not bikes?
In one video, we see police look onto the roof, a man in white shorts pointing toward the building. This all unfolding 1 full minute before the suspected gunman opened fire in an assassination attempt.
Again, no faces, no eye contact, nobody looks towards the camera, no soul.
Now where's the building 12 at? The one building that was sort of flushed up to the building the shooter is on top of, the building white shorts is pointing at.
It should have been here, right?
Am I hallucinating? Or is AI?
Dangerous people. Criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here.
Right on the roof.
Seconds later, another video shows an officer walking backwards, apparently looking up. A man approaches and points to the shooter's location. The officer turns and walks out of frame.
Now, how did people take photos of the shooter's feet on top of the roof on the far end building?
This camera angle has to be on a higher elevation than the vantage point of the Building 12 video,
As it slopes downward here.
We wouldn't be able to see their feet if someone was on the roof, especially if they were on the roof at the far end laying down flat.
We can barely see this officer's feet, and the photo was only taken feet away.
We wouldn't be able to see their feet if someone was on the roof, especially if they were on the roof at the far end laying down flat.
This isn't the only hallucination.
The gutters in this video do not match up with the actual building.
This footage is from Google Earth.
This is Google Maps footage of the building.
This is where the white shorts guy was sitting. This vantage point is further and higher up than any videos that came out that day. And And no way possible could they have captured their feet.
Hallucinations.
New Drone 11 video shows the FBI on the roof where they believe the gunman fired at former President Donald Trump.
I suppose that is the blood stains from the dead body.
The Associated Press is reporting a local police officer made contact with the gunman before the shooting, but retreated when the gunman pointed a rifle at them. The FBI says it's still trying to flush out those details.
How was there no blood stains on the roof when the body was there?
Where exactly was this body at again? Because the official narrative has it at 2 locations.
So was the shooter at the far end of the building, as that's what the helicopter and drone videos show.
Or was the shooter located here?
Which it needs to for the rally goers videos and the trajectory of the bullet to be hitting the dead guy in Trump's ear and the tractor trailer.
It can't be both.
See that building I'm pointed at?
Was in on it. I don't know if you've been seeing the clips of Joy Reid of MSNBC, but she's essentially saying that it all looks like a setup and Trump knew that it was going to happen, and that's why he said fight, fight, fight. And yeah, that takes a lot of faith. You would have to then believe that Trump trusted somebody so much as a marksman that he trusted him that even when he moved his head, he would just shoot his ear. I'm not buying that one. But anyways, that is pretty much the left. They're spinning theories about whether or not Trump was involved.
To kind of dispel a lot of conspiracy theories right now. And the third is for fun. The first is showing how a shot like this is not only difficult to stage, but given the equipment, pretty much damn well impossible. The second is to address the internet armchair experts who think that an AR-15 is so deadly that even a shot on the ear would have been an instant kill, and that was faked with blood packets or fucking aliens, I don't know. So we're going to replicate the shot on the ear to show exactly what happens in that situation. Now,
is recreating both the assassination attempt as well as debunking a lot of theories that we've heard. So we're going to start with debunking those theories.
The first theory that we're going to debunk, which is incredibly ignorant because it's promoted by those who don't understand weapons at all, is that this was staged and the shooter, Thomas Cucks, actually wanted to hit Trump's ear and nothing else for the optics of the occasion, right? To get a boost in the polls. We're going to debunk that, and I think those watching who may disagree with the whole events as it actually happens are going to be very surprised on how not possible a shot like that is. Let's delve into it.
No fucking shit.
Why would you argue the most ludicrous theory and ignore the simplest logical reason?
Blanks are a thing, no rust.
Anyways, so they used blanks or just played the sound of X over the speakers like they did at the Vegas shooting, or just added it in post-production.
Explains why the crowd was confused and stayed around. Not because they love Trump so much. Well, they do, but not that much.
Yeah, sorry. Nobody died and nobody got shot. Sorry, Trump isn't the chosen one.
There should be thousands and thousands of video footage, yet we only get a handful.
And videos we do get are pre-screened and revised, but they are still so sloppy.
Just look at the blood trail, as they are different from other videos that have already been out. And other videos the blood was forgotten and even left out.
Pay attention to these clouds. That's not normal now, is it? To have the clouds move along with the camera, I just added a filter so you can see the cloud movements easier.
But you can clearly see the clouds parallaxing from the officer's perspective. Another AI hallucination.
I'm sure you all aware of artificial intelligence, but more than likely not up to date of its current capabilities that are publicly accessible and free to use.
Let's take a quick true or false test.
Alright, I'm going to play you a few clips. Half of them are real, and half of them are made with AI. Try to figure out which one is real and which one is AI generated. Make sure you mark your answers down on a piece of paper, because we're going to go over the answers in a second. Alright, here's video number 1. Do you think if this is real? And then here's video number 2. I don't know about you, but this looks pretty real to me. Alright, next we have a beautiful drone video. Do you think this is real? Here's another aerial footage of mountains and nature. Do you think if this is real? Alright, next up we have some fireworks. And I must say, this looks really realistic to me. What do you think? Do you think this is real? And then next we have a woman by a fire. Do you think this is real? Next we have a close-up of this woman. Again, everything just looks so real to me. What do you think? And then we have this scene, which seems like it's from a sci-fi horror movie. What do you think? Do you think this is real? And here's a beautiful sunset view of this river. Is this real or made with AI? Next we have an aerial view of a concert with a lot of people shouting and screaming and dancing to music. And in the next video we have the same thing. Alright, next we have a woman in a field of sunflowers. Do you think this is real? Next, we have a beautiful shot of this beach. And this looks really realistic to me. What do you think? Alright, next one, we have a close-up of an old woman. Do you think this is real? And then here's a video of a woman driving. This looks perfectly real and consistent to me. Do you think this is real or AI generated? And then here is someone playing the piano. And this looks really realistic to me as well. What do you think? And then here we have a fashion show. Do you think this is real or AI generated? Alright, so those are all the videos. If you need some more time to review these videos before I reveal the answers, make sure to pause and go back and watch these again. Right now, I'm going to reveal the answers to you. Alright, so video number 1, this is actually AI generated. This is not real. Video number 2, this dude talking at the beach, this is also AI generated. Can you believe that? And then video number 3, this aerial shot, this is real. And then video number 4, also a beautiful aerial shot, this is actually made with AI. And then video number 5, the video with fireworks, this is AI. Video number 6, the woman next to a fire, this is also AI. And then video number 7, this close-up of a woman, this is real. Video number 8, this sci-fi futuristic hallway, this is made with AI. And then number 9, this video of a river at sunset, this is real. And then number 10, this is a video of a rock concert, this is real. And then next one, this video is also real. No, I'm just kidding. This is made with AI. Can you believe that? The details are just crazy good. And then next one, this is made with AI. And then next one, this video of a beach, also made with AI. Next one, close-up of an old woman, also made with AI. And then next one, this video of a woman driving, this is real. And then this video playing the piano, this is made with AI as well. And then finally, this fashion show, also made with AI. Can you believe that? AI video generation has gotten so good that it's really hard to tell apart sometimes. So if you rewind back to 1 month ago, all of the AI video generators that we could actually use produced really short videos, and most of them looked like this. Now these are obviously not real, these are obviously AI generated, and honestly they look more like you're doing drugs or psychedelics or something. Now here's Elon Musk eating pizza. Again, very obvious that this is AI generated. There are just so many deformities and inconsistencies going on here. Now, the best ones out there at that time were probably Pika Labs and Runway Gen 2, which provide more consistency so we don't get these objects warping in shape over time in the video. But the problem with these tools is that they were very limited in the amount of action they could produce. They could mostly make videos of simple zooming and panning, but for example, it's really hard to even make a person walk or run or eat something. Basically, for any scene with higher amounts of movements, the previous generation of video generators just totally failed to generate these. Here's Will Smith eating spaghetti. Well, this was before, at least. In the short span of only the past few weeks, we've seen an explosion of very realistic, very high-quality AI video generators that the past few weeks you or I can start using right away. Explosion of very realistic, very high-quality AI video generators that you or I can start using.
Just a few weeks, it went from this to that, and this was free and open to the public.
Right away. So here's Will Smith eating spaghetti again. Around 3 weeks ago, Luma Labs' Dream Machine was released, and finally users could generate high-movement, high-action scenes that weren't just simple zooming and panning. You can get people to walk or run or do all sorts of movements. So for example, here, I've generated a fight scene between 2 mafia men. And here's an anime fight scene. Now, these are not great, but it's a huge leap compared to what we were able to do before. Now, not only can you just enter in a text prompt here, but Luma also allows you to upload an image as a start frame. So people started uploading popular memes to animate into short videos.
Luma also allows you to upload an image as a start frame. Luma also allows you to upload an image as a start frame.
Here's another example. And then how can we forget this one? Alright, and if Mark Zuck wasn't creepy enough, oh my god, how the hell did he get from outside of the house to inside the house? That's just creepy, man. But that's not all. Luma later announced uploading images for transition frames or end frames as well. That means you could have one reference image at the start of the video and another reference image at the end of the video. This allows you to do some really cool stuff like turning Goku into a Super Saiyan. Or generating time-lapse videos transitioning from day to night. Or turning this tornado into a ballerina.
Or a photo of an assassinator getting assassinated.
And here's a theoretical Nike ad using uploaded images as transition frames. Now, think of all of the costs needed for making a real commercial like this. You need to hire a director and crew, you need to set up the design and props and lighting, hire someone for visual effects and video editing. It's just orders of magnitude more time and more effort and money. But now you can just make everything in a matter of minutes all on your computer. Now, Luma does have its limitations for now, so for example, if you get it to generate a video of a woman performing gymnastics on a balance beam, well, you're going to get this horrifying result. You can see it totally nailed this one. And then here's another example. Oh my god. I'm sure I'm going to have a nightmare about this tonight. Luma is also not good with hands, plus it's not really good at people eating. So for example, here's a man eating noodles. You can see the noodles are kind of messed up, he's not really eating it. And then here is Will Smith eating spaghetti. Again, it just fails to capture the motion of eating. Plus, this is not Will Smith. So those are the limitations of Luma, but fear not, because we have another AI tool which is even more realistic and less prone to these hallucinations. And this brings us to Kling, which is another AI video generator. The awesome thing about Kling is that you can generate videos up to 2 minutes long in full HD. And Kling is very realistic. I have to say this is way better than Luma Labs in most cases. First of all, it excels in generating videos of people eating. So here is Will Smith eating spaghetti. And here is a man eating noodles. It can also take in an image as the start frame, as you can see here. And same thing over here.
Now, if it was difficult for you to figure out whether it was AI or not, then most definitely a low-resolution, fast-moving, out-of-focus phone recording would be impossible to determine.
Come on now.
You really going to tell me the phone has these advanced capabilities? As the phone is either equipped with a mechanical lens or has a high-end sophisticated chip to process a digitally zoom in like it did.
Why says she tira esa lucha?
To fool you fools. Okay, I'm over making this video as I'm sure the feds aren't monitoring me. And aren't doing damage control or updates. Because the videos I have created on this Donald Trump false flag have gotten corrupted, unplayable, or missing.
Just like the real rally goers videos taken that day went missing or got corrupted.
This is my 5th attempt now, and the 3rd device I'm using to make this video, but this device stays offline and it never has been online.
So my apologies, as this video is everywhere, as frustrating, having to do it over and over again. And there's so much more new info coming out.
But this was a false flaggot, which was disguised as an exercise. ... Go watch my sheep video.
I think that Donald is trying to tell us something too. Just look.
I'm sure the narrative is going to be that Trump went to the bestest ear doctor in the world and had plastic surgery, and it looks like he never got hit with a 5.56.
Because the Donald never got shot.
Now let's take a look at this first shot fired. Coming from our key location, bullet 1 grazes President Trump's ear. This is the same bullet that hits a spectator in the stands. We know this through video evidence. As President Trump is talking, the first shot rings out just after he says, "Take a look at what happened."
Something to say. Take a look at what happened.
We can see the vapor trail of a bullet strike, which is the same bullet that struck President Trump's ear a split second earlier, and this video is this location here. Back at the podium, President Trump is shot and grabs his ear, falling to the ground as more shots rang out. In total, there were 7 or 8 shots, so let's rewind and watch this at regular speed.
Take a look at what happened.
With all that gunfire, it's easy to understand how these spectators were injured, even though they were not the target, including the sole spectator who lost his life that day. As we circle around, we can see how all the paths of the bullets were hitting in the location of this forklift machine, causing one of the hydraulic hoses to burst.
Fuck the forklift. Why wasn't any more people shot? That large target of Secret Service surrounding Trump and they didn't get hit? Or anybody in that packed crowded stand, none of those 5 to 6 shots hit anyone else.
Bullshit.
But an American hero, firefighter, died, shooting his loved ones.
You mean those loved ones that needed to be reminded that their father or husband just died?
Do you ever carry a dead body off like that?
I guess only Trump supporters get treated like this.
There she goes, with her book bag and flag still wrapped around her. Luckily, they don't have that far to go, just right out that door. Is that normal? Is that normal protocol? You would think if it was as easy as for everybody else to get into the Capitol, it would be for paramedics.
How could they not follow the body?
All crisis actors.
A lot of Trump supporters are going to be pissed when they find out.
Maybe that was the plan all along, as this has to be the sloppiest false flag that I have seen to date. Plus, they had to have known it's going to be heavily researched.
They always leave their mark, too. Always.
Just after 6:11 p.m., more people in the crowd begin to shout.
There he is right there. Right there.
At 33 seconds past 6:11 p.m., a gunshot cracks. At 33 seconds past 6:11 p.m.
33 seconds past 6:11 p.m.
33.
Examples of their 33 card.
Watch the movie twice. Don't see any correlation. Why these guys would be here on the poster? Maybe they had something to do with the book. If you know, please let me know.
But the interesting part is what they are circling. It is true that at exactly 33 minutes and 3 seconds into the movie, the train explodes.
Then Rihanna's dancers make their appearance.
We have Mike Hughes on the line, and Mike Hughes is with 𝗧𝗨𝗧 Hospitals. Mike, are you there?
Yep. Good evening, guys.
Hello, and can you tell us, do you have any of the victims from this tragedy at the 𝗧𝗨𝗧 Hospitals?
We don't. Buffalo General Medical Center and Children's Hospital are about 1.5 miles from the shooting scene. So obviously when we first heard the news, we activated our teams to make sure we were prepared. Unfortunately, there were only 2 transports. Both went to ECMC. So, at this point, we don't have any transports.
Wait a minute, Mike. This is new information. When you say 2 transports, we have been hearing multiple people wounded. Are you saying only 2 people were wounded and taken from that scene?
That's the reports we have at this point. Obviously, this stuff is still kind of unfolding, but at this point, we have been told that 2 have gone to ECMC by ambulance. Now, there may have been others that have gone by car. I'm just talking about officially by ambulance. Nobody has walked into Buffalo General or Children's, nor have they transported by ambulance to Buffalo General or Children's. So again, some have gone by ambulance, but some others may have gone by car.
Oh, that is really shocking news and disturbing news. If only 2 wounded people were taken from the scene still alive there.
Mike, could you talk about the preparations that 𝗧𝗨𝗧 Health Hospitals that they are taking in terms of perhaps maybe support for other medical facilities right now?
Yeah, the medical campus is only 1.5 miles away from the shooting scene, and there's a couple of the 33.
Okay, did we lose, Mike, did we lose you? All right, well, what we found out there is that no other victims at the 𝗧𝗨𝗧 Hospitals here. 2 wounded and taken to ECMC. Overall, now I'm being told 13 people shot, 10 of them are dead. This is just such a dark day.
That's amazing. It completely validates everything we're doing.